This is Alan Ball.
Hi, this is Audrey Fisher.
This is Jim Perry.
Hi, this is Kristen Bauer.
Hi, this is Alexander Skarsgård.
This is Nelson Ellis.
Hi, this is Johnny Neal.
This is Rayo Tucker. Hi, this is Lindsay Pulsifer.
Hi, this is Ryan Quanton from True Blood.
Hello, this is Theo Alexander.
Hey, this is Lauren Bowles.
Hi, this is David Tishman.
This is Chase Everett. This is James Frayne, and you're listening to True Blood Radio.
This is Liz.
This is Mel.
Welcome to True-Blood.net Vodcast, episode 134. Today we're discussing some of the news items that's popped up over the last week, and we'd like to talk about some of them. We have some comments on a couple of them, so we're going to get right into that right now.
Well, first up, we have news from The Hollywood Reporter, who reveals that True Blood star Alexander Skarsgård has signed on for the movie What Maisie Knew. And this is based on the Henry James novel of the same name, but it's updated to contemporary New York. It's a dramedy centering on Maisie. She's a 6-year-old girl enmeshed in the bitter divorce of her mother, a rock and roll icon, and her father, a charming but distracted art dealer. Julianne Moore stars as Maisie's mother, and Steve Coogan as her father, and then Skarsgård is going to be playing Moore's character's new husband, so Maisie's stepfather. I'm really looking forward to seeing him playing opposite Julianne Moore. That can be a real star maker.
Yeah.
Really prove his acting mettle, yeah. Filming is going to begin in New York in August after True Blood Season 4 wraps. So August in New York, Tribbies. If you're up there, if you haven't escaped to the country, then you might scout around and see if you can find him.
Yeah. Don't stalk.
No,
but
no.
But yeah, if you're in the area, you happen to, I just happened to be walking by. How fun would that be? Aren't we going to New York in August?
No.
Oh, okay.
You think it's hot? You think it's hot in Kansas in August? New York's miserable.
Oh no, forget it then. Well, UK Truebies will be able to purchase True Blood Season 3 on DVD and region-free Blu-ray a week before the rest of us. So kudos to you guys. The box set is due for release Monday, May 23rd in the UK. So also, don't forget, if you're not a UKer, you live here, DVD goes on sale May 31st.
And I understand it'll be available, I believe, in Germany on the 18th. So even earlier.
Wow.
Lucky
Okay.
ducks. Yeah. So Charlaine Harris will be interviewed by Melissa Marr, author of the young adult urban fantasy novel Wicked Lovely, on May 25th. She will also take part in fan questions and signed books at the event, which is part of the Word for Word event, an outdoor reading series that features best-selling authors, celebrity writers, and expert panelists sharing anecdotes, answering questions from the audience, and signing copies of their latest books. Charlaine's will be on Wednesday, May 25th from 12:30 to 1:45 p.m. approximately. It'll be at the Bryant Park Reading Room, which is on the 42nd Street side of the park, of Bryant Park, under the trees, between the back of the New York Public Library and 6th Avenue. They say, look for the burgundy and white umbrellas. All programming is subject to change, but they are planning to have her here, and the events are free and open to the public. You can get more information at bryantpark.org, and you can also download Wicked Lovely from Audible. Remember, you can get your free book and free trial of Audible by going to audibletrial.com/trueblood. So check that out if you're in the New York area.
Well, somebody emailed this to me. I had no idea this happened. I couldn't remember. Somebody emailed a clip from the first Spider-Man movie where Joe Manganiello was in this. Did you know that?
Mm-hmm.
I did not. Okay.
I do. I remember he played the bully.
Yeah. So we posted the clip up there to see how many of you guys would be like I was and go, oh my God. Apparently none, just me. So I just was struck by, I watched the clip and I'm like, it so does not look like him.
I know. He looks like a total punk.
I know he does.
Yeah.
And so young. Not that he looks ancient right now, but...
Oh, have you noticed he's getting the graying at the temples?
I did notice
and in
that.
the beard? It's kind of hot.
Yes. It looks so nice.
Hot, yeah.
And I always say that about men.
Yeah, it's not the same for women, but it
no,
looks
we go and
good
run for the
Joe.
bottle.
Yeah. It looks good on Joe.
It looks good on Joe. So anyway, we've got that clip posted at True-Blood.net, so go on and check it out and tell us what you think.
So over the weekend, Sony released the first official trailer for Straw Dogs, which co-stars Alexander Skarsgård. The guy's all over the place. It also co-stars Kate Bosworth and James Marsden. It's set in the Deep South, where, of course, Skarsgård has a lot of experience. It's during the hot and sweaty summer, which gives him a lot of opportunities to go shirtless. We've already seen a lot of comments from y'all appreciating that fact. It looks like his character's a roofer, so we get plenty of jeans shots, too. And we're not complaining. The synopsis of the film is that David and Amy Sumner, played by Marsden and Bosworth, are a Hollywood screenwriter and his actress wife, and they return to her small town in the Deep South to prepare the family home for sale after her father's death. Once there, tensions build in their marriage and old conflicts reemerge with the locals, including Amy's ex-boyfriend Charlie, played by Skarsgård, leading to a violent confrontation. Straw Dogs will open in theaters on September 16th in the United States. Probably not a movie that I'm going to see. The subject matter is dark. This is a remake of a movie, I believe, from the 70s. And I'm sorry. Y'all make screen caps when it comes out on DVD, okay?
Yeah. Apparently, the original film caused quite a controversy when it came out. So I don't know. From what I understand about Straw Dogs, they haven't changed much. So, but I don't know. It's a different age, so it might not be so controversial. But for me, yeah, I think I'll take a pass. Sorry. But, you guys if you go and see it, let us know how it is. See how you like it. I opened up a forum or a thread in the forum. So if you want to go over there and talk about it there, we'll just live vicariously through you.
We'll let you watch it and tell us how it is.
That's right. I'd rather go and see him in Maisie.
Yes, I'm looking forward to that one. It'll be a drama. Henry James is not known for wit or light storytelling, so it's going to be an intense movie, but it'll be worth it. I'm really looking forward to seeing Skarsgård in that one.
Yeah, great. Cool. Well, speaking of Skarsgård being everywhere, he's also going to be on the cover of GQ magazine again. Actually, the first time he was on there, he shared the cover with Stephen Moyer and Ryan Quanten, but this time he's on there all by his onesie, which is very good news. That issue, it's for the June issue, and it goes on sale May 24th. So we've got some excerpts posted at True-Blood.net of what to expect inside. It's a little Q&A, I think, or something, some quotes from Skarsgård. And so we'll just touch on a couple of them here, maybe comments a little bit on him, because he's so witty. Anyway, they asked him about the love scenes with Anna Paquin, who is now married to their True Blood co-star, Stephen Moyer. And Skarsgård says, well, it's really clear to Steve and to everybody else what the deal is, which is that Anna is like a sister to me. Those love scenes take quite a bit of acting, actually. A lot of acting. Yeah. If she feels like a sister, yeek.
Mm-hmm. I thought that was a very interesting comment because, there have been people that have commented on our site or emailed us and said, oh, how is Moyer going to feel? How's Steve going to feel when Anna has to do these scenes with Alex? And we've said, well, they're acting. Just because Steve and Anna fell in love on set doesn't mean that happens every single time. And that kind of, I think his comment here will lay that to rest. So
yes. Thank goodness, too, because enough. These are professionals, kids. So on why he decided to join the Swedish military way back in the day, he says, well, it was my way of going off into the unknown. I didn't want to just be somebody's son. Mm-hmm. Whose son is that?
Yeah, speaking of his famous father, Stellan Skarsgård.
Yes.
He says,
who we love.
Yes. He says, I don't think I came to acting to compete with my father, but, he wasn't around as much as normal dads, and seeing his passion, maybe it was a way to get his attention. I mean, if anything, we're trying to take care of him. He's over the hill. I love it. To which was followed up by his father saying, well, of course I'm threatened by, speaking of the boys, he says, of course I'm threatened. They're younger, they're better looking, and they're all trying to kill me. I loved it. They're all trying to kill me. Could be. I don't know. These kids. My kids tried to kill me today. They did yesterday, too. So, parents and children.
Anyway. He did mention a little bit of a difference that he noticed between his country and L.A., living in L.A. He says, you walk into the coffee shop and the girl asks, how was your day? He says, when I first moved here, I loved that. I know it's shallow and superficial and she doesn't give a F about my day, but I still like it. He says, Sweden, by contrast, is more reserved. It's difficult to get to know a Swede, but once you do, you're in, he says. And there's a stronger sense of boundaries. You're never going to see a television show called The Skarsgårds, for instance. Okay, then. We won't look for it.
No. So, speaking of magazines, boy, we're on a roll here. Britt Morgan, who plays Where Debbie Pelt on True Blood, is one of this month's featured celebrities in Trois magazine. It's French for three of a kind. It's their Wild for Wolves is the theme of this month's magazine. And if you're not familiar with Trois, what they do is they do three different, like electronic magazines. They'll do three different on a specific subject. And so she is part of this month's feature alongside Tyler Posey, who's on MTV's new Teen Wolf series, and Sam Huntington, who plays the werewolf on Sci-Fi's Being Human. And she gets just, oh my gosh, it's a gorgeous pictorial in the issue. She just looks stunning. You can get the free electronic version at the magazine's website, and we've got a link on True-Blood.net. You can also watch the behind-the-scenes video of the photo shoot posted on True-Blood.net. Check under the news and interviews tabs.
I'd actually like to see more from Britt Morgan. She's so adorable. I just loved her when I saw her in Chicago a couple months back. She was just so cute, and she just seemed like she was having so much fun doing what she's doing. And I don't know, I'd just like to see a lot more from her.
Yeah, I'm curious how much we're going to see from Debbie this season. It looks like from some of the previews, she's definitely still around and causing trouble.
Yeah, good.
Yeah. So it's summer reading season. All kinds of releases are coming out. Of course, the new Sookie book's out, the new Miss Percy book's out, more and more, the new Brotherhood book is out, all kinds of stuff. So we wanted to remind you, our gorgeous and smart listeners at True Blood Radio, that Audible is offering a free audiobook download with a free 14-day trial of their service to give you a chance to check them out. They have all of the Sookie books available in audiobook format, and you can get one for free by going to audibletrial.com/trueblood. Again, that's audibletrial.com/trueblood for your free audiobook.
And we're still got our giveaway going. There's still time to enter to win your copy of both the book and the CD, the music, based on the story of Female of the Species by Sarah McCulley. That's still going on. I believe it ends Friday.
Actually, I think it ends Thursday because we have a new giveaway launching on Friday. So stay tuned for that. We also have a new fashion feature that will be launching next week, I believe, that will give us a tiny, tiny glimpse of Season 4. We're going to do some fashion teases for you. So watch for that.
Cool. And if you have any ideas, for like Friday Fives or something, help, please, oh help.
All right, well, we're going to head into spoilers now. So if you're trying to stay spoiler-free as we head into Season 4, now's the time to take out your earphones and turn us off, and we'll catch you next time. Bye.
Bye.
But if you're sticking with us, we're going to talk a little bit about the new promo that HBO aired after Game of Thrones this week. Another bunch of just kind of rapid-fire glimpses of what's coming up on Season 4, and I'm sorry to say, it looks like my beloved theory about Tara is wrong. It doesn't look like she did join the military. Remember way back when they released the casting call for episode 1 of this season, they were looking for a woman to play a cage fighter who was also the lover of another female cage fighter. Well, it looks like the other female cage fighter is Tara. We see there's a quick glimpse, and we're going to try to pull the screen caps for that and post them. But there's a quick glimpse of her in this promo in a cage fighting. So I think she's a cage fighter. And so kind of just putting those two together, it looks like that may be what's going on there, and then maybe that's where she's been.
Wow. Well, so that would make sense based on everything that she's gone through. I'm sure she is just sick and tired of being a victim.
Yeah. of being everybody else's punching bag. Now she's fighting back.
Yeah, and I know that there have been a lot of comments from fans wanting to see more backbone from Tara. Well, obviously it looks like you're going to get it.
Yeah, I think she's going to come back stronger, like she said, just not quite in the way that I was thinking. I'm a little sad, though. I was really liking that theory.
Yeah, there were other people that said that they could see that too. I could have. Cage fighting, who? That kind of fits in more, I think, with the show.
Yeah, it does. So I guess we'd give him that.
Yeah.
We'll grant him logic.
Yeah. Yeah, what's that? Sheesh. It's True Blood. Come on.
Yeah.
I thought it was funny. Sookie looks really funny in this. There's nothing better than seeing Anna Paquin bring out the snarky Sookie to play. I just love that. She does it so well. I don't know if it's just her timing or just the tone of her voice or just, I don't know what it is. She just knows how to do it.
Yeah.
She's got that fire, that spice. And she cracked me up. She's with Alcide, and Alcide is shirtless, yummo, growling. And she's like, oh, would you stop making that noise?
Yeah. That's actually a separate promo from the one I was talking about.
Oh.
Yeah, we got two. We got two this week. Well, there's both promos also seem to be confusing some fans because there's some shots of Bill with some like spiky hair and earrings and a very punk look. And I've seen comments from some fans saying, "Oh my gosh, he took the breakup with Sookie really badly. He's gone off the deep end." No. This is a flashback. This is a flashback to 80s punk rock Bill. We saw that in a casting call for one of the early episodes that we would be getting a flashback to in the 80s punk scene. I think they were looking for a bartender, and we all were trying to speculate who in the world that could be for. I think Liz and I, when we were speculating about it, we were thinking it was going to be Pam, because it just kind of seemed to fit that she would have been a punk rocker in a previous decade. But no, it's Bill. Going all, Sid and Nancy.
Although it would be fun to see Pam punked out.
Yeah, it would.
Well, we've come close.
Yeah, and in that little clip that they showed us of her facing down Tara, Marnie, and Lafayette, the outfit that she's wearing is a little punk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, no, I totally missed that one. Wow.
Well, now you have something to watch.
Sheesh. Man, I gotta stop with the real life stuff.
Yeah. It also looks like we're fast-tracking it to Jason becoming a werepanther. Because we see him in the shed, all beat up, recovering from some sort of a fight, and Crystal coming to, to bring him food or something. She comes in, and so
crazy lady.
Yeah, well, it sure looks like that scene, from the books after he's been bitten.
Yeah. Well, Crystal wasn't all sane. She was a little wonky.
Yeah.
I don't know how she's going to be in the show. Quite, I mean, whatever.
So far, she's just been scared in the show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In the book, she was a little off. All that inbreeding.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, my brother, cousin, husband, and I are.
Yeah, like that. Yeah, so it looks like Jason is not going to have a real good time in this season. So, poor guy.
Yeah.
We like the lovable Jason.
We do. It'll be interesting to watch him deal with this, though.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yes, extremely interesting. So, I don't know. What else happened in there?
Well,
do tell.
We got more glimpses of the witches, and just kind of really hitting home that that's happening. And in fact, this was called Witches versus Vampires.
Okay.
This particular clip. And so I'm trying to think. I guess it was then the other one that we saw a half-naked Sookie asking Eric if this was a dream, and he's saying, "Oh no, it looks like it's Christmas." On his face, it looks like it's Christmas, but he's like, "No, this is real." And yeah, and they almost kiss in that promo.
Oh,
so there
okay.
is a lot of squeeing going on. Yeah.
Okay.
Trying to think now. I was kind of counting on you filling in some of the blanks for me.
Well,
I didn't realize you hadn't watched it yet. But it's just more excitement, more fun stuff happening. Witches and vampires and wares and snark and sexy time and yeah.
Cool. I'm excited. I don't know. I think this season's going to top the last 3.
You know, it is looking total. It's looking like it's going to rock. It is looking really awesome.
You know, I remember saying this the beginning of last season too, when we were seeing everybody that they were casting.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, we were introduced to Alcide last season, and we had Tommy. So we had that whole story. So we had and we had a whole bunch of new faces. So we were all excited. It's going to be so good. It's going to be so good, and it was. But now this one, here we are again. It only gets better from here, kids.
I think this season we have all those new people from season 3 that survived season 3 are more well established, so we don't have to spend quite as much time on them. And we don't have as many major new characters this time around. So I have a feeling that this is going to be a more cohesive, I guess, and a more focused season. Last season I liked most of the storylines, but it did feel kind of scattered. You know, like you were having to switch between shows within the show, if that makes sense.
Okay, I get what you're saying.
Yeah. So I think this time around, everything's going to be more connected, and also we just won't have to spend as much time getting to know characters, because aside from Marnie, you know, gosh, we haven't really heard a lot about what's going on with Claude, but I think Marnie is the only major new character. Well, and Raoul. Marnie and Raoul.
Raoul, yeah.
Mm-hmm. They're the two biggies.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Other than that, it looks like development on what was planted last year. So cool. Mm-hmm. It's going to be great.
Yeah, I'm getting pretty excited.
I am too.
Yeah.
Me too. So, I think that's it. I don't think we have any other spoilers this week that came up.
Nope, I think that'll wrap it.
Okay. Well, then we will wrap it. We want to thank you all for joining us. Our show was written and produced by Mel and myself. Music is courtesy of Kevin MacLeod of Incompetech.com. This vodcast is copyright True-Blood.net. All rights are reserved. True-Blood.net is not affiliated with HBO or the cast and crew of True Blood. Be sure to bookmark True-Blood.net and watch for next week's vodcast on Thursday or Friday or Saturday.
Well, here's the thing. Hunter, our editor, is a college student, and the last couple of weeks he's been dealing with final projects, final exams. You know, he had real life things to attend to, so that's why we were a little bit late. And of course, we had a really long podcast when we were discussing Dead Reckoning. So we you know, he had his work cut out for him. But I think we're back on track now, so we want to thank him, of course, for doing such a good job on our podcasts. We also want to remind you that you can subscribe to this podcast on iTunes. Just search for True-Blood.net radio, and you can subscribe there to the audio version. As always, don't forget to send in your comments or questions to webmaster at True-Blood.net, and get ready for a rockin' season 4.
All right. See you later.
Bye.